What's up, everybody? Sheldon here, back again with a new audio mic, shotgun mic. Needed to improve on the last one, so up the sound quality here, add a little bit more professionalism to it. So I've been compiling lists of topics I want to discuss, things I want to say. I've been doing this for a while, since my last one, and every time I get an idea, which is usually on the toilet, I write it down, and by doing that, it gives me the opportunity to not forget, because I don't trust my memory. And so basically today I'm gonna go into a little bit of criticism. We live basically in a day and age where there's the whole keyboard warrior thing. Everyone has an opinion, everyone's entitled to their opinion, and everyone's gonna voice their opinion in some way or another, whether it's the things they directly say, they can say without consequence, whether it's what they're gonna say on social media platforms, or even by their actions. It's their opinion, what they choose or choose not to do with regard to certain situations. The hard part is that no matter what you do, there's always someone that just doesn't like it, doesn't like you. The part that we have to remember is that it's not personal. As ironic as that sounds, it is not personal. Everyone is entitled to their own thoughts, their own opinions, and not everyone has to like what you do. That's the key point, is because it doesn't matter. As long as you like what you're doing and you're proud of the steps you're taking, and you can sleep at night with the decisions you've made during your day or over the course of your long-term goals, short-term goals, whatever it may be, you have to be the one that is okay with what you're doing. Own your strengths, and as much as you own your strengths and you celebrate your strengths, it has to be with the faults. I constantly look for perspective, for ways to view myself in a different way that will initiate that inner dialogue, voice that wants to chirp at everything I do. That's the key factor, is really breaking that down. By doing that, owning your own faults, strengths, celebrating your own victories too, because that's the thing, is that it's almost like we're fast tracking. We're always in a rush to get somewhere, but when we get there, it's instantly sights on something else. You hear a lot recently, millennials need praise. Sure, every generation has that. Everyone has an opinion, and that's completely valid. When it comes to what you're going to do, either there will be an example or there won't. If you're going to be a pioneer of something, use your faults and your weaknesses to make the mistakes, and use them as flags in a forest to kind of guide you to the path. You step off path, you see a flag, oops, correct yourself. And except the only difference when you're the pioneer of something, or you're going with a new idea, even if someone's done it before, it's new to you, is that you're putting up the flags as you go. Every single person has a different way of doing something, and that kind of leads into the next point with uniqueness. Everyone wants to stand out, everyone wants to be, like their own, like a shining light, yet people are following exactly what other people have done and trying to fit into that mold. It's ironic, because no one can be you, no one can be as good as you. Do you, sure, look for examples, success leaves clues, but it's not leaving a blueprint. I am this person, I have this personality trait, this is exactly what I can do, and I'm gonna use that to put myself into that. I'll make myself that person, I'll make myself with that trait, and then that's what I'm gonna do. It doesn't work like that. Your natural values, your natural beliefs will come up, and they will guide you and push you off track if you're trying to follow another track. You'll feel it with anxieties, with fear, with the unpreparedness that you get trying to be someone else. And it's a lot of work trying to be someone else. It's easier to be yourself, but it requires you to be vulnerable. You have to be okay with not being okay. It's certainly a struggle of mine. you know, trying to learn new things, you know, trying to stop that internal dialogue, you know, trying new things. Like even this, like I didn't know how to do this at one point. I literally said, screw it, I have an idea in my head that I have to get out, don't know why, it just needs to come out. I sat in front of a camera and I spoke into a lens. Then I just kind of learned, you know, going on YouTube, how to edit videos. My first one, as you can see, is audio quality is not the greatest, and so with this one, it's, you know, it's another step. Like I'm still new, but it's fun. That's kind of the key. A little bit of excitement, a little bit of fear, and then you kind of mix it up and you get like a product of, holy shit, I have to do it. The biggest thing with criticism is because there's always going to be someone there that either is doing it and, you know, may have some sort of input for you, and some people don't know how to deliver, you know, advice or input or generate a comment in a way that is considerate. It's not personal. It sounds really stupid, but like it can't be. A lot of these people don't know you. Trying to attack whatever you are putting on a screen, and they're getting, what, 5 minutes of your life, and all of a sudden you're going, holy shit, this person said this, this, and this. Oh, I'm this, you know, I should do this. They have no idea where you came from, your own beliefs that you carry within you, you know, like what you value. All those things factor into what you present, and, you know, everyone is kind of like, it's like Abraham Maslow's like hierarchy of needs. Everyone is looking for something, and everyone holds something close to them that they value above the rest. And if that would be the dog destroying the house and then barking at it. Hey, stop. They're representing themselves, not to a panel of judges. I'll go with Instagram, is a highlight reel of people's lives. They make themselves vulnerable. They own it. A lot of things come from fear. You don't understand something, you fear it. You know, something can't relate to you, you fear it. A lot of that comes out in anger. When it comes to the criticism of it all, for the person that's willing to put this out there, because with anything you put out there, you have to know that there's always going to be someone that wants to shit on you. If you walk into a room of people, there's going to be 3 types of people in the room. There's going to be the one, and all 3, without knowing you, will have one of these characteristics. They're going to hate you, they're going to love you, they're not going to know you're there. And the only thing that changes when you walk into that room is you. You have to be secure within yourself. This is me, this is what I bring, this is who I am. You really have to own it. The people that continuously put themselves out there are the ones that own it. It's like facing a fear. The more you do it, the less it has an effect on you, a negative effect, right? And eventually you start to forget, and you start to question why in the first place it bothered you so much. That's really what this criticism thing comes down to. When you own it, what you say to people that literally don't give a shit is that they don't give a shit. And it's not that they're above anything, it's not that they're too high or mighty to respond to your comments, is they don't care, because they know their truth, they know what they want out of it, they know what they're gonna get out of it, and they make it happen. Criticism can be constructive, and that's the type that you look for, that's the type that you want. You want the feedback, you want people to help you, you know, you look for mentors. Going back to the whole the main topic here, own your shit. Own it. If that's what you put out, you gotta own it. If you want to try something else, again, personal struggle of mine, wanting to be perfect, wanting to be top-notch the second you dive into it. And I heard this really good quote actually from a lot of the research I do. I do a lot of reading, reading about self, spirituality, Les Brown for YouTube and all that, and really it's, people won't try to swim until they know how. I'll leave you with that. It's a quote that really got me, and I think it could really help you. That was a really powerful thing for me, because it's right up my alley. It's one of my big things. So Thanks for watching. If you made it this far, you made it all the way to the end, I appreciate it. I plan to have a lot more coming, you know, now that I got this whole video thing going. The only problem with shooting in the winter is that the sun is down by the time I get home, so you don't get this nice natural light, but now I got it. So thank you, I appreciate it. I have my coffee here, a couple brain fart moments, dog trying to destroy the house, but I appreciate it. Thank you very much, and until the next time, see you later.
Who's your good boy? Who's your good boy? Who's your good boy?